350. On phone on. What up, man? Now we gonna talk that real shit. Real shit. They gonna.
Yo, what is indeed going on, people? Welcome back to another sports reaction. I'm your host, JONETH PIPTNE. And of course, we is discussing what happened between the Chicago Bears and the Cincinnati Bengals the day after. Just had the chance to reflect on a lot of things. It wasn't all emotion much like it was yesterday, just rambling on and saying the same talking points without really having no concept or no constance to it. But just looking at the day after, the little sense that I did make out of the video, the Bears was able to move the football early. It's just that they wasn't able to do it consistently and often. And that's one of the things that still aggravates me after watching Bears football for the past, 25 years. The Bears have not been known as a team to constantly move the football. They have not been known like that. They had a few years where they had a few good games throughout the season where they was able to do it, but it's never been a time where the Bears have consistently been able to move the ball down the field. Now, the first drive of the game, it was very promising indeed. They had a few drives during that first half that was very promising. Getting David Montgomery the ball, and he's running down the field for a 37-yard passing pass, basically, which was nothing more than maybe a 5-yard out route that he caught and turned into 37-yard gain. But of course, that was negated by the fact that the Bears was holding. Now, it would have been even additional yardage because it was roughing the pass, but both penalties had offset, and they had to redo the hold down again. So yeah, it is what it is though. The Bears did come away with the victory, being 20-17, but it still needs to be a lot of improvement from our team. My team is not looking very stellar offensively. Now, of course, in the second game, the defense did show up. The the corners and safeties did hold for 80, 89% of the game. I say maybe 95% of the game, all the way until the end where they collapsed a little bit and allowed the Cleveland Browns, not Cleveland, but Cincinnati Bengals to come in and of course score. But still, I still believe that the defense has probably found somewhat of identity. Sean Desai has a little bit more time with the guys. So as time goes on this season, of course, the defense will play a lot better. That they're getting a lot better. They have 4 sacks, 6 tackles for a loss, 3 interceptions, and a forced fumble. But of course, keep in mind it is the Cincinnati Bengals, people. So they're a bottomless franchise. They probably will never win a Super Bowl until they probably end up playing a 7-on-7. So I'm not really expecting too much from keep saying Cleveland Browns, but Cincinnati Bengals. I'm not really expecting too much from them, so they're gonna stay at the bottom anyway. But of course, the next opponent is Cleveland Browns, who the Bears is taking on. And honestly, man, I spoke to a few guys yesterday. They said that you got a great chance of beating Cleveland. I spoke to the Ghost of Judah Tribe not too long ago as well. He felt like that we're gonna be able to run the ball down their throat and be able to move the ball down the field. He can be a special guest on here from time to time. He be doing his own thing as well. I don't know if he gonna hop in. If he does, then he can also voice his opinion with it as well. But personally, I don't know if the Bears will be able to beat Cleveland simply because the inconsistency that I've seen so far. Yeah, they did look good against the Bengals, but they looked it so ugly against the Rams. Will this be the same concept of 2017? Looking good against bad teams, but looking terrible against good teams. We all seen how that 2017 season played out. The Bears won what 4 or 5 games, and that was it. This could be the same goddamn thing that happened this year if things don't fall into play. Of course, Justin Fields most likely is starting because Andy Dalton did hurt his knee yesterday. Now, based on reports that I've seen so far, He did not tear his ACL, but there could be some minor structural damage to that knee. We will know a lot more that's going to come out throughout the week. We're going to know a lot more that's going to happen after that. But it's until then, it's just a knee injury right now. But it is the reports that he didn't tear his ACL. It might be a minor knee sprain, so that can keep him out for about a week or two. So of course, that's going to allow Justin Fields to be able to come in and perform. Now, based on everything I've seen from Justin Fields, even though it was one game, yes, he's a rookie, and Andy Dalton is an established veteran, and and of course, Allen Robinson did drop that touchdown that Fields just put right on him, went right through his hands, and he wondering why he franchise tagging not signed to a long term deal because number ones don't drop passes like that. They don't. But other than that, he was still 6 of 13 for 60 yards, one interception. Yeah, it was a few guys that did drop balls here and there, but Andy Dalton looked better than Justin Fields. Before he went down with an injury, Andy Dalton moved the ball down the field. He was 9 of 10. He did throw a touchdown to Allen Robinson. Allen Robinson only ended up with 2 catches, but both times, I know one time, of course, it was from Andy Dalton, one time from Fields, but when it came down to it, Dalton performed a lot better. And if it wasn't for the injury, Dalton's stat line probably would have been outrageous because he was running all over the Bengals. And he's not even particularly what you consider a mobile quarterback, even though the Red Rifle has showed that he had some speed out there his whole career. That's why I'm like, what is people talking about? He's not mobile. He's shown that he's mobile throughout his whole career. Is just that he's shown that he hasn't been able to always be healthy throughout his entire career. And once again, of course, a knee injury does stifles him again, and that's what leaves him down right now. But I don't know, man. Justin Fields, he does shows a lot of promising qualities, and but he has also shown those rookie woes that I said that was going to end up happening. If you've been watching my videos from the beginning, I've said it in plenty of videos. Talent wise, overall talent, Justin Fields, of course, is better because his mobility put him on a whole nother level. No matter what, his mobility always going to make him a better quarterback than Andy Dalton. But in terms of seeing everything there is to be seen in the NFL, having the intangibles down packed, Andy Dalton takes the cake at that. Because once again, what did we see much like in the preseason that we saw in the regular season game? Justin Fields not holding on to the ball with 2 hands and allowing that ball to get stripped. But also, much like in the preseason game, we saw Justin Fields hustle and try to get the ball back as quickly as possible. So that is something that we did in DC. So we did see the hustle, we did see everything out there, but we also saw that he's liable to turn the ball over and possibly cost us a game. With that interception, of course, any quarterback could have ended up throwing that interception. So just based on that, I get it. I get it, especially if you're a young quarterback. Colleges really don't run those type of blitz zone read concepts where the corners and safeties is in man to man. You got 2 safeties back, probably one safety back, got everybody else in man coverage, and you have one guy leak out in the zone and blitz everybody. So of course, as a rookie quarterback coming from college, you don't really get those type of combination concepts from a defense. So I get that, but that fumbling and not being able to hold on to the ball, that's going to be something that can cost the Bears the game. But on top of that, because of his strength and his poise in the pocket and knowing when to actually run, it's going to be the reason why he also keep the Bears in the game and also win games because that's exactly what caused the Bears to win this game. His mobility and being able to move the ball effectively when he needed to. Able to hit Allen Robinson for a short pass, Allen Robinson able to make a guy miss and get that first down. Second time around when they run the same play to Darnell Mooney, he able to put it even more on the money so that there won't be no excuses for Darnell Mooney to be missing that ball. He does the right things when the right time calls for it. It's just that he has to correct those minor things, because if he does not correct it, it's gonna be bad. It's not gonna be the best that we see out of Justin Fields. And of course, he is gonna get better, and he says that he doesn't make the same mistake twice. But so far, I've seen him make the same mistake twice. I've seen him make that messed up type of play where he doesn't hold on to the ball, someone strips it, and that's going to be something that's going to continue to happen until it costs us a game. Because guess what? He's still being able to recover the ball. So I already know from just being an arrogant player myself back in the day, the moment, if it's not broke, you're not gonna fix it. Yeah, he might be fumbling, but he's still recovering the football. So until that leads to a score, he probably won't be holding on with the football with two hands. So hopefully that can improve. But as of right now, I gotta go ahead and pick some stuff up right now. So I will be right back in the hot. I am back, people. I will be right back in a few quick seconds. All right, people. Sorry for the delay. Just had to get paid, man. Just been working a lot, so I had to go get my bread. But yeah, man. Basically, man, the Chicago Bears got a lot of things to improve on, especially in the defensive backfield. Maybe they should have kept Desmond Trufant. Maybe they should have kept him, because Kendall Vildor, even though he has improved from week to week, still too small. He's not big enough. He is too small. He can be physical all he wants. He's still not big enough. He basically have to jump on top of guys' backs in order to try to make a play, because he's so damn small out there. And he still doesn't look as competent as possible. If somebody able to just turn their back and automatically just bridge you off like that, you too small. He needs to be replaced. Desmond Trufant probably should have been the starter. And Duke Shelley, no, no, that man should not be out there on that field. If I guess Thomas Graham must really be ass, and he may not be ready at all to play in the NFL. That's the reason why he's not on the starting roster, because Duke Shelley looks completely lost out there. He, I couldn't tell you how many times he looked like he didn't know where he needed to be. Well, especially when he's supposed to be in man to man, he too busy trying to play zone concept and allowing the man to get first downs, getting beat down the field, allowing guys to run for 10, 15, 20 plus yard gains. So it's like, I know it's bound to happen in NFL, because these are some of the best athletes that you're going to see around. But goddamn, that's it. Those two guys are the weakest links on the team, because eventually teams is going to get smart. They're not going even going to attempt to throw to Jalen Johnson's way. They're going to stop throwing his way, and they're just going to specifically target Duke Shelley and Kendall Vildor. They're going to mow us to sleep by just targeting those guys. Because if the Bears' rush defense show up like it did last game, they're going to be able to shut down the run. But it doesn't matter if we know they're going to pass if the two weakest links they're giving it to is constantly giving up 10, 15-yard gains, 30-yard gains, giving up touchdowns. Kendall Vildor, it shouldn't have been no reason for him to be giving up that touchdown to Chase. That was an underthrown ball just to allow Chase to be able to catch the ball between him and the safety Eddie Jackson. He should have at least been able to pick that ball off or knock that ball down. Just how much Chase had to had to cut his route short just to catch that ball. That lets me know right there he's not ready to be no starting cornerback. He probably be better off playing nickel and probably getting rid of Shelley and pray that True Fine is still available or some type of starting corner is available for the Bears to be able to get to, because guess what, man? Unless those guys improve, or at least one of those guys improve, so that we at least have one weak link instead of two, Bears is going to get torched. In today's NFL, it don't matter if it was yesterday's NFL. The Bears will get their ass torched. I don't care what no one has to say. The Bears will get their ass massacred, especially with these pass happy teams. And the Bears are going against plenty of balance and pass happy teams. Cleveland is one of them who runs the ball effectively well and gains a lot of their passing yards off the play action pass. The Bears are suckers for the play action pass. They showed you that in week one. Every time you do play action, they suck everybody up. I don't even know why the hell, if you a safety and you all the way back deep, why the hell is you trying to cheat up like you're gonna make the goddamn tackle right then and there? Your job is to stay steadily go back just in case if something happens. Judah, the link is in the description. So I left the link so that you can be able to hop right in, bro. Made it easier for you to be able to hop in, because I already knew that sometimes my shit don't be popping up on the main screen. So once you check that out there, you'll be able to hop in. I can add you on to the show. Okay, well, he on his way here. But yeah, man, I don't know, man. It's just a lot of things that I really just don't like about this team. It's a lot of things I do love about it. David Montgomery is looking good when the offense is in rhythm. The offensive line is able to push guys around. You know, they not the best, highest paid guys. You know, all those guys is league minimum players, and league minimum players is doing still pretty damn well. It's doing well enough that it's not super rough for us. But as of right now, man, we got a special guest coming in, the ghost of Judah Tribe, another fellow Bears fan. What is going on, bro? I don't know why they ain't letting you in right now. You should be in. Why are you not in? I'm pressing the button. Let me try it again and see. Put you back in. I hate when this shit happens. I'm gonna try again, Judah. Okay, there we go.
Yeah.
Yo, cool.
Hey, what's up, Jonah? What's up, champ?
What's going down, man? How you feeling, my brother?
I'm feeling good. This is a new era of Bears fans. I'm sick of the Schleg Daddy TVs. I'm sick of all these people. See, if we put ourselves down, we think we ain't shit, then other teams are gonna think we ain't jack. And we shouldn't have to bow down to any goddamn body. We are the Chicago Bears. So if we don't think we jack, what do you think the other fans and teams gonna think we are? Schleg Daddy TV, huh? You always saying crap about the Bears. Even when we win, you say crap about them, saying that Bears fans are delusional. Saying Bears fans are delusional. Look, every team put on their pads just like us. And we can't blame, a lot of people like to blame Nagy for everything. That Nagy dropped that ball in the end zone that Justin Fields threw to Allen Robinson. That was a dime. Did Matt Nagy drop that ball? No.
No, he didn't. No, it was
Goddamn.
all
Just,
Allen Robinson.
that's right. Justin Fields did. Justin Fields threw a couple of passes that we dropped. Did Matt Nagy drop them? No. And last week in that Rams game, we became one-dimensional because we made those mistakes at the beginning. The first drive with the tip pass, good game plan because they was taking everything deep away from us. So we was going underneath. Right. I understand what Goodwin was saying. He wanted to challenge him now and then, but the game plan was working to a T. So, you know, people just like to blame Matt Nagy for everything. Matt Nagy doesn't have the O-line, you know, who whiffs sometimes, you know, and sacks are. He's not out there playing. The players have to execute. Players have to execute. Matt Nagy's going to take the blame because he's the head coach, but the players have to execute. The players have to. Everything don't fall on Matt Nagy, okay? And there's a reason why Justin Fields isn't starting, because if you look in that preseason Buffalo game, Justin Fields couldn't determine that last man on the line of scrimmage. That's why he got his helmet taken off. Same thing right here with the Bengals. They was in cover 0 on that play that he threw that interception, but that linebacker fell back off at the last second, and he failed to recognize that, and he threw the interception. So you got to gradually bring this boy in.
Right. I was definitely saying that. I was saying that you know, he didn't see the linebacker. I was like, because you don't see that in college. You don't see a cover 0 concept that they got a zone blitz in the middle, got a man peeling back in the middle just in case if you run a shallow route.
That's right.
And pick it off right there.
And that's not Matt Nagy's fault. That's not coaching. That was a good design by the Bengals. Sometimes we win some, sometimes we lose some. That's the NFL. Sometimes the offense is going to win. Sometimes the defense is going to win. But Matt Nagy can't be blamed for every goddamn thing, Bears fans.
No, he can't. And I said it already. I said it already that, you know, Matt Nagy do need his fair share of blame for some of them play calls that he called. But when it comes down to it, it comes down to player execution, and that's what matters the most.
Absolutely.
Play calling is going to put the players in the right position, but the players still have to execute the play. It can't be no whiffs. It can't be no breakdowns. You have to cover your assignment. If the players snipe you to cover the assignment, a play that went 5 yards could have easily went 30 yards if one player don't mess up on one goddamn play. And that's right. That's what was happening a lot in this game. Now, it didn't happen as much as it did in the first game of the season, you know, where everything started off good and then just unraveled from there. But it was a lot of plays on that drive that would just left a lot of points on that field, you know, especially the holding call when David Montgomery juked the guy at his shoes and ran for 37 yards. It would have been a 15-yard penalty on top of that because roughing the passer. But if James Daniels or Jermaine Ifedi don't keep fucking holding like that, the Bears definitely put more points on the board, and it don't even look this close. It should have been a 35-17 game at least. It should have been 40 points on the board max.
It should have been about. It should have been a blowout. The Cincinnati Bengals aren't in our league. They might have a good front seven, but they're nowhere in our league. We just left points on the board. It wasn't all Matt Nagy's fault. It was execution, like you said. So again, Schleg Daddy, you're the main pessimist, man.
I really
Every time I watch your videos, man, you always, you know, we got tons of Bears fans that agree with this freaking idiot. But as long as other teams watch Schleg Daddy and things like that, they're gonna keep putting down the Bears. It's like, oh, the fans don't even believe in them. You know what I'm saying? I don't want that type of Bears fan anymore.
He not a fan. I already put a video out there with him talking about him and the fans back in the day. A message to the Bear fans. You know, people just check that old video out. But yeah, man, he's not a fan. He's not a fan. He low key a Packers fan. And
he's not a fan.
He just got Bear fans shit everywhere. But he a Packers fan.
Yeah, and if you Bears fans watch it, when you watch this video, yeah, you can go tell them that Judah Tribe and JONETH PIPTNE say you're not a Bears fan. All right, don't try to say we're delusional. The McCaskies, this and that. Shut up, man. We're a freaking NFL franchise. We are trying to win, okay? We're trying to establish something here. And that's the kind of fans we don't need, is always putting down the goddamn Bears. Be a Packers fan. You want to put down the Bears every week? Be a goddamn Packers fan.
Man, I couldn't tell you how much he put the Bears down even back in 2018 when they went 12-4. He was still putting the team down then. That's why I'm like, who the hell is this guy?
We can
He
win the
ain't. He
goddamn
is
Super
nobody
Bowl.
important.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we can.
but
Yeah,
but
but people flock to the guy. They flock to the guy. They like hearing his goddamn rages and everything like that. I don't want you near me. What's up, TRL 203?
what's
Yeah,
going
that's right.
on, bro? Going
What's up,
down.
TRL? Yeah, hey, we got y'all. Hey, good job beating the Vikings. We appreciate that, beating the Vikings. 0-2 Vikings. Thanks a lot. Thanks for beating a tail. We appreciate that. But
Yeah,
but
but
late.
he did tell me though that the defense was gonna bounce back and give us a victory. Yeah, but I expected the offense to do a lot better. This should have been a 42-17 game with the opportunities that the offense had. They had too
That's,
many opportunities, and it turned into one touchdown only because Roquan Smith ran it back, and the rest of the time was field
yeah,
goals. It's not good enough. It's not good enough for our team.
right. Nagy went for the jugular when Fields threw that ball to Allen Robinson at end zone. That should have been game over. He should have. Allen Robinson. He want to get paid. You got to catch that ball. It was right there in your basket. Touchdown. Catch the goddamn ball, Allen Robinson, and ball out this Sunday. Because I'm gonna tell you, I see the title of this video. You want to recap what we did against Bengals, but the Browns are beatable, man. I don't fear the Browns. I know they got talent over there, but I don't fear them. And if we go into the game just like the Texans went into it, we'll beat them. The Texans wasn't afraid of them bums. And if Tyrod Taylor hadn't got hurt, they probably would have. They probably it would have been even closer. So I'm not afraid of them. I'm not afraid of anything that they do. And I'll have my video, my hate week out there. I'll be scouring the damn YouTube, watching for any kind of Browns fans trying to disrespect the Bears, and I'll come with my stuff. But in all, good win. We learned a lot from it, but again, we can't settle for field goals. I'm so happy that we do have a good field goal kicker, and yeah, I'm so happy we got a good field goal kicker in Santos. I'm not worried about our field goals anymore, but we got to put up 6s instead of 3s.
That is definitely a definite, because that's not going to fly against Cleveland. Kicking,
that's not going to fly.
That's not going to fly. That 20 points, it's the same thing that happened with the Texans, even though they quarterback got hurt. Once one problem hit, it's going to continuously be that same problem. Of course, with them, the quarterback was gone, so that was their major problem. Ours is that no matter who the quarterback is, we still cannot move the ball consistently. Now, of course, Andy Dalton did play a lot better than Justin Fields. Overall, he was 9 of 10, a touchdown. And
he had 100 and
he tweaked his knee.
I think he had 112 QBR. Actually, Andy Dalton played really well. He played really well, and he's not like Foles, who's a statue. When he's in trouble, this guy can actually scramble. He don't have the speed of Fields, but he can scramble enough to get him out of situations, and that's what I like about.
That's why I was wondering, like, what is people talking about when they say that Andy Dalton is a statue? He can definitely move a lot better than what people say. I'm like, I watched him take off with the Bengals. I watched him do it last year with the Cowboys. What the hell is they talking about?
10 times better. Now, I know Cleveland got those defensive ends and Sweat and what's the other boy name over there?
Myles Garrett.
Yeah, and Garrett. That's why I think Montgomery's going to have a field day going up the middle on their ass, man. Montgomery, I love. He's so freaking violent, and I love it. And I think as much as our offensive line is getting paid, because they're getting paid peanuts. If you look at our line compared to the Bengals, I think
they league minimum.
Right, league minimum. Like one of the Bengals defensive linemen is getting paid more than the whole offensive lineman of the Bears. And that's crazy. So this is a makeshift line, but this is only game 2, and I like how they gelling. It's kind of like last year. At the end of the year, they start gelling. So we don't want to peak right now. We want to continue to build, and that's what I think this team is doing. So I'm happy that we haven't got everything together. I want to have everything together, but I'm glad we're still growing and not showing everything. But you got a team like Kansas City. We know what they're about. We know that they're at that level. It wasn't enough to win the other day. but we still have enough juice to continue to grow and watch our offense grow and grow and grow. And you know what? Last week against that was a fluke, man. Those two busted assignments. That because that Christian guy, what's his name? Gibson took the blame. He took responsibility, but it was that Christian guy on one that was his fault.
Yeah,
that's why Duke.
Yeah, he was supposed to stay on him. That was a cover zero concept.
Yep, and that's why Duke Shelley was in today, and Duke Shelley played a lot better. And that's why I told a lot of people I like our young cornerbacks. I like Jalen Johnson, year 2. I like Kendall Vildora, year 2. I like Duke Shelley, year 2. Very young. So if they continue, I want them to develop. Those are the guys I want to develop. And Harrison Graham, I know you always down on Kendall Vildor. You know what I'm saying? Kendall Vildor played a good game, and he's going to continue to grow, and he's going to shut you.
A decent game.
He played decent.
He too small.
Oh man,
he's too small. If he was bigger, he would have made a play on the underthrown ball by Joe Burrow to Chase. Because he's so small, he couldn't get his body around.
What's that receiver? Who was that? That receiver's like what, 6'2", 6'3"? What's his name?
It was like 5'9".
Right. It was the same guy that caught the touchdown pass from Burrow, right? Both of their receivers are huge. Their receivers are huge. Hell, one of them was even taller than Jalen Johnson, and Jalen Johnson's what, 6'2", 6'1"?
6'1".
I think Jalen Johnson 6. So the Bengals just got some tall receivers, man. They have some pretty tall receivers. But I liked his coverage. He didn't get burnt, except on the one when they caught the long pass, when Chase caught the long pass, and him and Eddie Jackson collided against each other, which I think in actuality, I don't know if Kendall was supposed to go with them or if it was a cover 3 or if Jackson was actually supposed to come over there. I'm not really sure.
No,
but
it was a 3 concept. Jackson supposed to protect the middle. And Vildor is supposed to. Vildor had a specific area that he's supposed to cover.
So he had a deep outside. He had deep outside third.
Deep outside. Yeah, he had deep outside third and also parts of the middle.
Okay.
And he missed, and he clearly missed this assignment. Eddie Jackson is supposed to cover all the deep middle, and if anything goes within that area, he's supposed to come over. Now that ball was purposely underthrown to make sure that Chase caught the ball between Jackson and Vildor.
Sure.
But Vildor still made that play. Even if he made the catch, he should have still been able to make the tackle. But
he collided, right?
Question. Yes, instead they collided. But TRL asked a question a little bit earlier. Is Baker Mayfield playing next week? As of right now, I do not know much about his injury. His injury status is just as gray as Andy Dalton. I couldn't tell you exactly if he is going to play or not. So I couldn't tell you that. And he also spoke on with them beating the Vikings. He said they didn't even deserve to win that game. Kyler's decision making is terrible. Hey,
okay,
they made the plays that they needed to make.
So I'm looking at the report right now. So he hurt his shoulder trying to make a tackle. Stupid ass. He hurt his shoulder trying to make a tackle as a quarterback. Why? Well, I saw Joe Burrow trying to tackle Roquan Smith. He just stuffed his ass down. I love that play.
Yeah, he ran.
Yeah, that was beautiful. That was beautiful. But you know what? Baker Mayfield's shoulder hurt. He did come back and play. But you know how injuries are. If you're any kind of athlete, you know your muscles going to get sore. You know, we're going to see how bad of an injury it was because he did come out for a while. But we're going to see. But I think it's going to affect him. He'll have some kind of rap on it. We're going to have Eddie Goldman back this week. We're going to have who was that other guy that was suspended for 2 games?
Mario Edwards Jr.
Goddamn right. We're going to have him, our rotation, and I hope they bring up Tonga too. Our rotation is going to be vicious, and I'm glad to see Khalil Mack back. Hopefully these sacks come in bunches, and we're going to get a bunch on Baker Mayfield, bitch ass, because I don't care about Baker Mayfield. I don't care about Nick Chubb. I don't care about Kareem Hunt. I don't care about any of them, man. I'll stack our defense up against anybody as long as they're keeping their assignments. They're a very good defense, very, very good defense. So I'll stack them up. Our offense, I think Matt Nagy's going to put us in position to do some good things, man. You know what? I like people doubting us. Keep on doubting us, man, because when we come out with this goddamn dub this Sunday, don't say jack. We'll put the NFL on alert this Sunday, man, as we continue to grow. I don't care about the Browns, man. I don't care about the Cleveland. I don't care about the Cleveland Steamers. I don't care about them.
Yeah, he said the receiving corps is turning into injury prone too. So with that, they might only have Chubb and Hunt to really be able to get the ball to, and that will definitely simplify the game plan for the Bears. But all we can do is just play our game. The Bears have to play their game. They have to stop. Matt Nagy has to stop trying to break the mold of the Chicago Bears. Run that goddamn football. Yeah. I don't care who the best quarterback is. Always run that football. Run the football, and it makes it easier to pass the football because guess what? The play action game comes in play. Then the RPOs look a lot better. RPOs don't look that good if you're not running the football well. True. They already know it's RPO. It's bullshit. That's what you got to be able to do, man. You got to be able to establish that run, and doing that with David Montgomery and sprinkling in a little bit of Damian Williams. Eventually, Tariq Cohen comes back.
Yeah,
come on now, you got to make it
right. I love the optimism. See, a lot of Bears, y'all so negative and pessimistic. I know what we got on this. I know we got weapons on this team. And as whatever plan Nagy has, I know a lot of people put him in, put Justin Fields in, put him in. You don't want you see what you see what they'll happen to Zach Wilson. You see what happened to him yesterday, right? Throwing 3 or 4 goddamn interceptions.
I was happy
goddamn right.
Oh,
see what happens when you rush
real quick. What's up, Titan Troll? What's going on with you, man? I didn't get to you earlier. I'm just saying what up to you now, man. Salute to you, brother. Go ahead, Judah.
What's up, Titan Troll? What's up, Titan Troll? TRL 203. I think Jarvis Landry is hurt too. He's injured too. They're injured. Their quarterback is a little hurt. Jarvis Landry is hurt. I don't care. I don't care, man. We're gonna put some more bruising on their ass too this week. So if any Browns fan come to this video, we're not scared of you. We're not scared of you. You can go to Slate. If you want somebody to be scared of you and think we some little Tinkerbell team, go to Slate Daddy TV. Okay? Go to Harrison Graham Bears Now. Okay, he puts us down too. I don't think the Bears. You know what? Go to them. But you're not gonna get that with Judah Tribe, man, because we got just as much talent as y'all bunk ass bitches over there. All right, we got just as much goddamn talent. So you're not gonna get that from me. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna trash y'all ass this week. You ringless Super Bowl-less ass team. Y'all ain't did shit since Jim Brown. Y'all ain't jack, man. Y'all just like the Bengals. Your franchise ain't Jack Brown. Y'all ain't Jack. And that freaking Bengals, that linebacker Bell talking about you was gonna take over the city. Yeah, you took it over, punk ass. Get your bitch ass back on the plane. Take your ass back to Cincinnati. Who the hell y'all think y'all are coming here trying to talk that stuff? Who y'all the Bengals? Y'all the Bengals. Freaking Bengals trying to talk trash.
It's Andy Dalton and Boomer Esiason.
Fuck out of here, man. Y'all the Bengals. Y'all the Bengals. Y'all quarterback threw 3 interceptions in a row. 1, 2, 3. Who the hell you up? You get up against the monsters of the Midway, the charter franchise, and you trying to talk trash? You was that confident to try to talk trash? Man, get the hell out of here. And that's the kind of stuff you get from watching Select Daddy TV, because he's the kind of guy that puts us down. So then he enables people to talk bad about us. But you ain't gonna get that from me.
And he get the views. He get the views from all that negativity. I just don't know why. TRL got another one up. He said Bears are literally a quarterback away from being contenders again. No cap.
We're contenders now. We're going to continue to grow this year. We're contenders now. This game coming up, it's going to be a tough test. Next week is definitely easily we can win that game. No game in NFL is easy, but we can win it. If we can go in this thing 3-1, maybe 2-2, but I'm looking at 3-1. We're sitting pretty. We're sitting pretty. And 2 teams.
If the Bears beat Cleveland, they definitely should. They definitely shouldn't have a problem with the Lions. Detroit should be easy money.
So right now we're 1-1 in the division. We're on top of the division tonight. Obviously, there's going to be 2 teams in the division that'll be 0-2. 2 teams in the division that are going to be 1-1. So we're going to see who the bottom dwellers of the division are after tonight. I'm pretty sure. I don't know. The Lions always play the Packers tough, so we'll see.
Yeah,
you know, I never.
It didn't matter who the quarterback was. They always played them good.
Right. But Jonah, man, I love our team, man. I love the Bears. I don't, you know what? I know we can put some. What is up, KO Sports Talk? I know we got
Yeah, what up,
criticism about.
KO?
I know we can critique our team and be objective, but God damn it, we got talent on this team, and when we put it all together, we are a hard team to beat. We'll be a hard team to beat when we have a complete game. When our offense matches our defense, when our defense matches our offense, we're going to be a hard team to beat, man. I think so. I don't fear any team on our schedule. I don't care if it's the 49ers. I don't care who it is. We can compete against anybody.
Yeah,
Detroit might win.
Bengals fans were talking all that mess because they finally won a season opener against the inconsistent Viking squad.
Yeah, the Vikings are trash. The Vikings are trash, man. They're trash. They're 0-2. They're trash. You know, just like we thought. And I can't wait to play the Vikings. That little Chinese podcast guy. He always try to talk trash. What's that Asian guy that always try to talk trash on that FTW podcast? Whatever that he always trying to talk trash. You know what I'm talking about, Joneth?
Actually, I never heard of him.
Man,
KO real quick. Of course, I look younger. I cut all that bullshit off my face.
That's your main. That's your main, man. That's your main. You're a lion. That's your main.
He said, Jerome, that's his name. Oh, okay. I don't know. I gotta see him. I probably seen it, looked at it, got disgusted, and was like, I'm gonna forget about this, and left it alone at that. So I probably seen it, but just left it alone.
Yeah, he always trying to. Yeah, FTW Purple. That's it. FTW Purple. Yeah, he always trying to talk trash. Yeah, trash has Asian Vikings fans who tries to talk trash all the time. Now his team's sitting at 0-2 like a bunch of bitches.
Oh, I definitely never seen this motherfucker before.
Yeah, he's on a. Yeah, just type that in. You'll see it, Jonah.
Okay, because usually if it's Detroit, Packers, or Vikings fans, wherever they content usually pop up, unless it's Randy Moss or Dante Culpepper or Barry Sanders, some shit like that. Historic guys, I don't even watch it. I put do not recommend this channel no more immediately. Like no, like one time Tom Grassi popped up, a Packers fan, big time Packers fan. Instantly, do not recommend this channel no more. I did not want to see none of it. I was like, man, fuck out of here. Select Daddy TV. Do not recommend this channel no more. I got tired of seeing that ugly ass, bald ass white man talk all that.
Tired of seeing, he talked that crazy shit. I'm sick of that.
Bears fan, you talking all that shit? Fuck out of here, man.
The only one I like critiquing us is Draft Dr. Phil on the Tape Never Lies. He breaks down the tape really well. He breaks down that tape really well. Yeah, so I mess with him when he critiques.
I mess with him and the whole squad that they got together. The whole squad, Shane, all those guys. Oh,
and congratulations, KO Sports Talk. He was actually on the show. He was on their show the other day. I forgot because they got like 4 or 5 different shows that they do, but he was on a after show against the Bengals. So congrats to you, KO Sports.
Man, and KO did fucking tell me that. And for some goddamn reason, I guess as soon as the game was over, I just did a video, and then after that, I cut it out. I was done. I didn't even bother watching another game or another video for a while. Then eventually, I hopped on somebody else's shit and started talking. But I'm gonna have to make sure I check that out. Matter of fact, KO, leave the link down in the description so that I can check that out, man. Go ahead and give great praise for that, bro. Real talk.
Yeah, because that show gets thousands of viewers, man. So that was pretty cool. Yeah, you did talk a lot. Yeah. Dalvin Cook sucks, man. We always blast his ass when we play. We always knock his ass out. Man. Yeah, he stayed.
What his booty hurt? His butt hurt. So he's like, oh, mad already, huh?
Yeah, he mad. Yeah, he mad. He sucks, man. But anyway, man, I know we made some mistakes in this Bengals game, but you know what? We got that dub. Our defense came to show up, man. Eddie Jackson must have heard everybody, murmuring about him, man. So Eddie Jackson came back, got a strip, Safety got to pick up the fumble. Jalen Johnson
in the backfield.
Damn right. And Jalen Johnson proving that he wants to be that corner. He wants to be that guy, wants to be talked about as top 5, top 10 corners in the league, And let's see who else. The front 7 doing good. And we get 2 of our starters back, one of our rotational and one of our starters back this week. Man, I love it. I absolutely love it, man. I love it. I love it. I love it. Our running back is a freaking monster. Our young quarterback is getting groomed. He might get first team reps this week. Actually have a game plan for the guy with plays designed for him. I love the direction this team is going, man. So, you can talk bad about the Bears all you guys want to. It's fine, man. But I'm gonna be here, right? Judah Traub is gonna be here to defend the Chicago Bears. We're not a perfect team. We have flaws, but God damn it, we're gonna compete every damn week, man. And the way I saw that defense flying around, and I know Slade that are gonna say, "Oh, it's the Bengals. Don't get excited." No, because if the Bengals would have won, then everybody would be like, "Oh, the Bears suck." Nah, we got that goddamn dub. We got that dub. So that's what matters. It's the NFL. Wins are hard to come by. Any team can beat you.
Yeah, I'm about to say, KO, you said you was nervous. I'm about to say, I get it because, you stepping up on a different platform and everything else, but just talk to them like you be talking to us. That's all I'm about to say, but I'm pretty sure they mess around and have you back on again because I'm pretty sure you gave a lot of key talking points, but for real though, man, make sure to leave that link down in the description or in the comment section so I can go ahead and check that out because I really do want to see that shit.
Yeah, he did. I caught him on the last part of it, man. He was doing pretty. He seemed pretty calm. I guess the nervousness got out like the first couple of minutes, but sure, he seemed pretty calm at the end. So he did good, man. So that's what's up. Represent them Bears, man. Sure, we got one of the greatest franchises in the history of the NFL, man. There's no reason why Bears fans should be hanging their head and thinking, that we're not going to win every week. We should be thinking Eagles fans think they can win every week. Goddamn, there's a lot of fan bases who you wouldn't think would be confident, but they don't talk down on their team like that. They love their team, and I love the Chicago Bears, so that's why I'm not going to talk down on them. I think we can win every single week we go out and play. We can win if we execute.
Now I think last year though was the last time I really truly felt like they could have won almost every goddamn game because of the way they played early in the season. Yeah, last year with Trubisky, I felt like they could have won.
Oh yeah, you do like Trubisky though. I forgot about that. You like Trubisky.
Yeah, but I felt like he would have won that game against the Colts. He probably would have won that game against the Titans. They definitely would have beat the Vikings the first time around. They would have had it. They would have had at least 10 victories, at least 10 to 11 victories with Trubisky playing the whole season. If Foles don't play and he don't go 2-5, I believe that he wins a few of those games. I don't know if they beat the Rams. I don't know if they beat some of those teams, but plenty of those teams, I do believe that they win. Period.
I got you, man. And that's cool that you support Trubisky like that, man. But I know you saw what I saw. When teams game plan for that guy, I know you saw that, man. He was athletic enough to get out of situations, but man, that guy, I don't know, man. He had a lot of talent, and I know you saw the Bills game in the pre. I know you saw the game in the preseason.
He won games. That's what mattered to me. He won games. I didn't care how he did it. He always won his games. Like that's what mattered to me. He reminded me of Cal Orton. Cal Orton would be ugly the whole game, but make 3 spectacular passes and then 3 touchdowns. So I didn't care.
Cal Orton, if he was playing that Super Bowl instead of Rex Grossman, we would have won that Super Bowl. So you're right,
exactly.
Because Rex Grossman was awful.
That's all I'm saying. Like, because Trubisky's still the only quarterback so far that hasn't thrown a pick 6. So
really, he never threw a pick 6
next year. Never threw a pick 6 out of his whole starting career. The Falcons got close, but you saw what happened. He tackled the hell out of that guy. He wasn't gonna let it happen.
That's true.
So
That was a horrible read on his part too. And that's what I'm talking about, Jonah. Damn, it's like sometimes it's simple stuff, man. It's like, God, man, how do you
Jimmy Graham should have ran through that route. He stopped. He's
the guy
6'7", 260 pounds. That guy's 5'10", 190. You telling me you can't run through that dude and catch that ball?
That guy baited him, man. He baited him. He waited in that zone and he baited Mitchell Trubisky, man. And I know you're gonna say you saw what he did in that preseason game, man. That our defense was vanilla that whole game.
I wasn't gonna bring that up because it was preseason, but he did show. Even though it was a preseason game, he exposed a lot of guys for us early. He showed us that Duke Shelley might be a problem for us. He showed us that Kendall Vildor might be a problem for us. He showed us that Eddie Jackson wasn't all the way there mentally. He showed us that even Tashawn Gibson wasn't there all the way mentally. Even Jalen Johnson wasn't taking shit seriously. He exposed a lot of guys. He exposed a lot of the problems early that we got to see even in the first game that the Rams exposed. He exposed those things, and we got the chance to see it, and the coach got the chance to see it, and we saw the improvement in week 2 when they went against Cleveland. That's the reason why those guys look better. Because I'm pretty sure the coaches went ahead and was like, "Did you see what the hell Trubisky just did to you? He made you look ass. If you perform like that again, you're liable to get cut." So that's what it was. And guess what? Week 2 hit, they played their ass off. They made those adjustments.
You know what?
And like, it is what it is with that.
And that's why I think Sean Desai was a good pickup. What was a good promotion? Because Sean Desai, after that Rams game, you see Christian was out, Duke Shelley was in. That defense looked good. That defense looked really good yesterday. And I like how Sean Desai made adjustments. I like how he got in the ass. Whatever he said to him, it made a goddamn difference because they came out ready to freaking play Sunday. It was freaking awesome. Love it.
Absolutely. Now Duke Shelley still has to know the goddamn plays. Why is he running zone concept when it's man-to-man? He got to get it together. He looked at lost out there a few times, more than a few times, getting burned and allowing guys to run for 20 extra yards. That's not good.
Well, that's not good, but at least it's underneath routes, and at least it's not lone bombs making us look bad on national television like Christian did. You know, at least he didn't not giving up the big bomb, but he does have to. He will improve. He will get better as the season goes on. The more reps he gets, now that we know that he's the number one nickel, he's going to get better. Okay, I think Christian tackles better. I think he's more physical, but I don't. But I
think Duke Shelley is a better tackler.
You think, man? Christian to come up to hit you, man. I saw it. He'll come up to. He'll put a pass on you, man. I seen that guy. He'll put some pads on you.
He probably a better pure hitter, like because like if you try to hit him head on, he gonna get you. But a better consistent tackler. Duke Shelley showed it. Did you see how he manhandled that big ass tight end after he gave up that play? Manhandled him.
I have to go back and look at him. But Christian is listed as a safety. I thought he was a safety too. I think he's actually a hybrid. I think he's a safety and a corner. I think he plays both.
He'd probably be better off playing safety because that's how he'd probably be able to get off both his big hits. But if you get in front of Christian and you're able to juke him, you can juke Christian. You're not really juking Duke Shelley like that. He gonna wrap you up. He more of a rapper tackler that can hit you hard.
That's what I want to hear. Just positivity. And I think Duke Shelley get better because I want these 3 cornerbacks to succeed. Oh, because Jalen Johnson. We already know that. Like you said, remember what he said in that interview before the season. He wanted to be considered one of the top 5 corners in the league, and he's showing that.
Yeah,
and he's showing that. Now,
he want to be. We could have had 2 picks. We could have had 2.
Yeah, he had his back turned to him. Yeah, but it was
not even that one. Not even that one. It was the one before that, early in the game, where the second time around when they ran the same route, Jalen Johnson instead ripped through with his right shoulder like he was supposed to and picked it off. The first time he didn't rip with the right shoulder, he just knocked it down with his left hand. It could have been 2 easy picks just like that.
You saw how he pointed to Roquan. He was like, "Hey, it's coming." Him and Roquan pointed to each other like, "Hey, that same concept is coming." So it was cool that they could recognize that, man. It was cool that he could recognize that. The guy's growing mentally. He's good physically, man. I see the guy's arm. He's a monster, man. The guy's pretty good size
Yeah,
for a
that's
cornerback,
stronger.
man.
He
He
has to
got
get stronger.
way stronger. It's a crime that Roquan wasn't in the NFL. He was better. Hey, you know what? Roquan said.
Yeah, he was.
Roquan was like, shh, it's all right. I'm gonna let my action show on the field. Got a pick six already. So Fred
Already
Warner.
in a sack.
That's right. And you know what? Hey, KO Sports Talk, it's gonna come in bunches, man. Khalil Mack got a sack. Robert Quinn got a sack, and Robert Quinn and Joe Burrow did some theatrics on that damn out of bounds hit a little bit too.
Yeah,
But,
he did. He
you know,
did. But
yeah, it was some theatrics.
he did what he was supposed to do. He did
Yeah,
exactly what he was supposed to do. Fall
yeah,
over
yeah,
and take that penalty.
yeah. And
As much as I hated it, I loved it at the same time because I was like, damn, I wish our quarterbacks do some shit like that.
Yeah, and then scrunched up his shoulders like, oh god, that was a big hit.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Go ahead and convulse on the field like LeBron James would do on the court. Go ahead and act like you just got hit by a goddamn tank, hit that goddamn flow, get that 15 yards.
That's
Shit.
him. You know what was good doing that? Dennis Rodman. That guy was fun to watch, man.
Oh yeah.
He got so many people in trouble, man. That guy was fun to watch, man. I love watching that dude play. He was fun doing that. But yeah, man, I think we got a chance at any against the Browns this week, man. I'm not scared of them dudes, man. Them dudes don't put any fear in us. They soft, you know. That's why they keep getting injured. They're a soft team. If we go out and execute like we're supposed to, just like the Houston Texans were doing really good against them, then we got a chance at any to beat their ass in Cleveland this Sunday. So I'm not scared of them whatsoever.
Oh yeah. Absolutely. Oh yeah, people, make sure to hit that like button and also share the video. Make sure to subscribe to my guy KO Sports Talk. Subscribe to him, man. He do Bears content, he do Cubs content, a little bit of the White Sox, but he does do all around sports. Also make sure to subscribe to my man's the Ghost of Judah Tribe. You know, try to get him to 1,000 subscribers this season. He does Bears content as well. He does his biblical thing. He does all of the above. Just make sure to check it out. He does stock exchange as well. Check him out as well. And make sure to also subscribe to my channel. I'm at 269 subscribers. I'm trying to get to 500 at least by the end of the season. I hit that 1K. That's cool with me. But just make sure to hit us all up in the chat, man. Just make sure to subscribe to all our channels and get your favorite Bears content right away.
Let's get them up to $300 by either the end of this week or next week. Let's get them up to 300 subscribers by the end of the week. That's the goal.
Hell yeah.
All right.
Hell yeah.
Let's get them up to 300.
Our boy KO up there because he definitely building his channel. I remember when I first met KO, he had less than 10. He moving. He on his way to hitting that 100, and he definitely gonna hit that 100 before the season over. He probably gonna wind up passing me up because his content be exceptional as well. So go ahead, man. Subscribe to my boy right now. And he'll have a hate video coming out real soon.
He'll have 500 by the end of the year, and you'll have 500 by mid-season, man. I guarantee you. You'll have your 500 by mid-season. But yeah, and these guys are definitely analytical. They I'm not so much analytical. I'm more like a trash talking, and like that's my style, guys. But these guys, they're analytical. They get into a little deep. They talk about coverages and zones and personnel. So that's not really my style. But we need that stuff, and we don't need that Schleg Daddy TV crap either.
Yeah, that's the reason why KO Sports Talk put Ghost as the king of trash talking. He let it be known out there. If you love your trash talking Bear fans, subscribe to my guy channel. He gonna put it out there. He gonna make you laugh.
And Harrison Graham, you better have good things to say about the Bears this week, man. Or where you can put that magic spoon.
Right up the ass.
You can. Where you can put that magic. Man, that cereal like $39, bro.
No,
that cereal. It's like $39. If you type in Magic Spoon, I think that shit. That stuff like
you said cereal is $39.
Yeah, type in Google in, type in Magic Spoon, and see how much that stuff is, man. Look, $39, dog, and he's trying to give you $5 off.
Can I get something? Can I get a Happy Meal with that too? Like, what the fuck? That's not good.
No,
hey Judah, I'm gonna be right back. I'm finna go get my phone charged because I do not want to end the stream right now.
You gonna end it? Did he say he gonna end it? All right, yeah, man. That Magic Spoon like $39, man. Then he give you like a $5 discount. You know, that'll bring it down to 34. But damn, 34. Yeah, exactly, KO. $34 for you. That shit better transform into some pancakes, sauce, bacon, turkey bacon. it's something else, 30, and it better be more than I don't know the ounces of cereal, the size of it, but that better be a big ass box for some goddamn 30. And I think that's one box. Let me make sure here. Magic Spoon. Let me look here. Low carb, high protein. Let me look this up. Maybe that's a 3-pay, but let me make sure. $39. All right, Magic Spoon. Try now. Healthy cereal that tastes too good to be true. All right, let me look here. Because maybe it comes in. Nope, that's one. No. Okay. Actually, this is decent because one case is 4 boxes. Okay, one case is 4 boxes, so you got 4 boxes for $39. Okay.
Oh, so okay. I thought you was talking about one box for $39. Either way, that shit's still expensive. $10 a pop for a fucking box of cereal. Oh, I wish I fucking would eat some. Man, that shit better have some gold popping out there, bitch, or something sparkling. It better be a prize, some shit. Like hell no.
Shit. $10, but he does give you a discount. So it's cereal for adults. So that's the kind of cereal you would eat, Joe. As a boxer, that cereal would be good for you, man.
Hell no, hell no.
No cars. Yeah, that's good cereal, bro. Good cereal. But anyway,
shit, you being shit. I wish I would.
$10 for some damn cereal, man. I mean, you should say what cereal, like $5 now, $4 or $5 now.
Yeah.
So yeah, cereal's pretty expensive. It's definitely inflated over the years, but you know, they said this one, you know, he always promotes it. So evidently, and he is losing weight. You know, I can tell he's losing weight, so it must be working. So he is losing weight.
Shit, you ain't stop drinking pop, you lose the weight. Shit, you stop eating that damn cereal, I bet he lose some damn weight.
Shit, he was sloshing it up Sunday, boy. They had his ass drinking Sunday, boy.
Oh, no.
Yeah, boy, he was popping it because he does. I think he does a live. He does a stream during the game. So, and every time you do like something, he like take a shot. So, anyway, pretty funny. Yeah, he does.
Him out.
Yeah.
Let me go back to his name again. What's that motherfucking name again? Something purple.
Yeah, FTW Purple.
Okay.
Yeah, his ass always trying to talk, and his team 0-2. They trash as hell. You know, and that's what we predict. As long as you got Kirk Cousins as your quarterback, you're gonna be trash anyway. So
Kirk Cousins ain't been the reason why they've been losing. They so-called good defense with Patrick Peterson and everybody. They revamped motherfucking corners. Been getting their ass torched. That's what the hell been happening. That's what I'm like. Yeah,
I think when we play them, Allen Robinson's gonna have a good day, and Mooney's gonna have a damn good day. So. Can't wait to do it. Can't wait to sing. But anyway, we focus on the Browns.
Mooney did show up, though. He had 6 receptions for 66 yards. I expect him to continue to do something like that.
Yes, sir.
Now we really just need Allen Robinson to step up. You know, he did catch that touchdown, but we need him to step up a lot more. He's number one receiver. What we need at least 5 receptions out of him for 80 yards every game. Every game.
Yeah.
We
And
need
it's
that
gonna
all the time.
I can't wait for Sunday, man. I think this offense is going to get better every week, man. I know week 1 it was kind of crazy. Week 2 it improved. You got to put the 6s on the board, but I see this offense doing some good things this year. And I definitely like Marquise Goodwin. That guy, he can catch, man. He got good routes, he can catch, and he's not afraid to go to the inside or outside. But I want to see this. I want to see these DBs on the other teams' hamstrings burning. Because we got the speed, we got the talent to do it. If our offensive line can hold up, get protection, we're going to have these teams running because we got the personnel to do it. So,
and another definite that they definitely need to try to find a way to get him involved, because right now he's just taking up cap space right now. Rodney Adams could have been on the goddamn squad. Is Bird and Pearson. I haven't seen neither one of these guys yet. What the hell is going on?
Yeah, Bird is I don't know what the hell that personnel on that play that what's that Rams cornerback name? Ramsey. And they had Bird blocking him. That was
stupid as hell. I was like, that would have been perfect to put a big receiver on him.
Right. But that was awful.
Because your biggest receiver is now Allen Robinson, because of course Javon Williams is gone because he can't catch the goddamn ball. Rodney Adams on the practice squad. Why is you running screens with the smallest guy? Why isn't he the one catching the football?
Right.
So that he can take off our field. Why is he trying to block? That don't make any goddamn sense.
It doesn't. And you know what? And I would actually like to see Allen Robinson in the slot a little bit more. Just to be honest, I want to see him up against a cornerback, a third cornerback, matched up. That's matchup problems. You put him up against somebody's third cornerback, that's matchup problems, man. Then you got the speed on the outside, runs the post corner, man. I want to see that. I think we're going to start seeing Allen Robinson in the slot a little bit more. It's a matchup problem right there. Yep, I want to see that.
And another thing that'll definitely help with him being in the slot, that brings a lot more attention his way, which opened up the outside for Mooney and Goodwin.
Hell yeah,
that they're able to run those slant routes, and won't be nobody right there for the next 15 yards. If they're able to make the safety miss, they gone.
And they got breakaway speed, man. I would love to see that. You got Allen Robinson taking care of the intermediate, the middle routes, and then you got them Blazers out there, man. Shit. And then you got David Montgomery. You got to worry about Montgomery. It's trouble.
Absolutely.
Trouble. And goddamn it, Jimmy Graham should be he should be on the goddamn goal line every damn time. Put Jimmy Graham on the goal line every time. Flanked outside. Because I haven't seen that guy. I've seen him a couple of times get beat on the goal line, as far as like a DB defending him. That guy's a monster. That guy's a monster in the red zone. He needs to be on the field every time in the red zone. Put him in the red zone every time.
I'm still looking. I'm still trying to look for Cole Kmet. Have you seen him? I seen him out there on the field, but I haven't seen him do much.
Yeah,
I haven't seen him do much at all.
I don't know what I'm not giving up on the guy. He's a good guy.
I'm not giving up on him. I'm just saying I haven't seen him yet. When they get in the red zone, how come he's not target number one? Why is he not priority number one? I know you still got Allen Robinson too, but Cole Kmet should be, him and Jimmy Graham and Jesse James should all be out on the field the moment you get within that 20.
Oh, I I haven't seen Jesse James. I
saw him a little bit, but it was mainly blocking concepts. So when he did run his routes, they didn't throw him the ball.
Okay. Let's see what TRL 203. The Packers play the Niners. That's next week. Lions play Baltimore. That's next week. Vikings play Seattle. Shoot. Lions could be 0-3. Vikings could be 0-3. Packers could be 1-2. Hey, we looking good, man. We looking good. We looking good.
And the Bears underdogs are the division title. Well, they underdogs for it, yeah, but based on the way the schedule going right now. It's early in the season, so it does hit the Bears early. Like they can start out the season 3-1 before it started getting bad again. Before, of course, they take on Tampa Bay, the Steelers, Ravens, and all those guys going back to back to back to back, going against all those good defenses. So, but the Bears have always beat the Steelers. The
Yup.
Steelers haven't beaten the Bears since 2005 after Jerome Bettis ran over Urlacher in '05. That's been it for them. So 15 years. Matter of fact, 15 years, the Bears have basically owned the AFC North. They got a few victories here and there. Ravens got a victory here. I think Cleveland got a victory there. Cincinnati probably got a victory there. But for the most part, Bears been smoking them the whole damn time.
Okay, so Andy Dalton's knee is okay.
Now, they said he didn't tear his ACL, but they did say it's still possibly some structural damage. I did hear that much.
So you know what? So Justin Fields needs to be getting the first team reps and shoot. And Nick Foles probably should be his backup this week.
Yeah, that's most likely what's gonna happen. If Dalton can't go, he can't go. Now, if Dalton can go, start him. Start Dalton if he can go, because Justin Fields did show a lot of promise, but he did show a lot of still big time rookie mistakes that I did not like. He still got to hold on to that football with two hands.
Yes.
Eventually he will not recover that fumble. Eventually, he just got lucky twice. Once in the preseason, once out there again.
But you know what?
To happen.
Hey, what's up, Giants Nation? We got a Giants fan? What?
Oh yeah, Giants Nation. He the one last time I changed his name to JONETH PIPTNE III.
Oh yeah, son.
Yeah.
The Giants guard. That game was funny that y'all lost, man. Y'all so stupid. Y'all can't hold your water on a field goal. God, y'all are dumb. Y'all are so dumb. So dumb and stupid. What are y'all, like 0-2 now? I think the Giants are 0-2. The Dwarves are 0-2. You guys are trash. Yeah. And who y'all got this week, Giants Nation? Who y'all got this week?
Yeah, I definitely want to know.
Y'all might be going.
TRL talking about us against the Cardinals. So you almost always beat the Cards, but we don't talk about that.
Yeah, the Bears are who we thought they were.
Hey, man, I was 16 when that game happened. It was still the most hilarious shit ever.
Y'all got the Falcons. Oh, that's a booty bowl game. Y'all got 2 0-2 teams going on. Yeah, that's a booty
bowl game. Oh my God!
Y'all lose.
Matter of fact, I'm gonna put it out. I'm gonna make sure that everybody see this Giants Nation. So that when the Bears beat the Giants week 15, you will be changing your name to officially JONETH PIPTNE III. So go ahead and get it together, my guy.
That's gonna be an ass game. That is an ass game. Where y'all play? Y'all play them in the ATL or y'all play them in New York? It don't even matter. Y'all gonna lose that game too.
Hey, I did tell him that. I was like, it's gonna be crazy if y'all start out 0-3 when all that promise of y'all possibly winning the division. I'm gonna be like, man, I told y'all it might be the Eagles or the Cowboys or probably Washington. It ain't gonna be y'all. Saquon will be paying his ACL, walking his dog this week
as usual.
Daniel Jones is gonna be he gonna fumble his keys because he used to fumble and drop it in the sewer, so he might not make it to the game.
Strip sack king.
Right, I'm about to say Slayton ain't got no hands, so ain't no problem with him.
Man, y'all booty as hell, man. Y'all trash. 0-2.
Of course we remember that game, TRL. I was 16 when that game happened. Everybody, I was in placement at that time. Everybody I was in placement when walked out like, man, I knew the Bears was garbage. I said, man, I'm watching it. If motherfucking Charles Barkley believe in the Bears, I'm gonna watch this game. And the next half hit and the Bears won. I was happy as hell. So it was.
Yeah.
Y'all losing to Cleveland.
Yep. You know what?
We're gonna still have a better record than y'all. Now what?
Matt Ryan gonna beat y'all. Yeah, he gonna beat y'all Sunday, man. Yeah. Let me see where y'all play at.
Have I ever witnessed the Bears Super Bowl? Yeah, I have. I have witnessed the Bears Super Bowl. I witnessed the Bears play the Super Bowl in 2007 against the Colts. I, I, now I know at that.
Dumbass,
I know at that.
dumbass,
I know at that time that you
dumbass.
wasn't born because I know you wasn't born at that time. So it is what it
Yeah,
is.
stupid.
Yeah, there you go, KO. There you go, Jonathan Pittman Jr. Be quiet. Be quiet, Junior. Be quiet.
Oh,
Big
hey,
big play Slade. What's going on, bro? What's going down with you, man? How
they
you
play
feeling, bro?
they play in New York. They're gonna beat y'all ass in New York, morons. Big play
Yeah.
Slay. Is this a the toilet fan?
No. A big play Slade. He an Eagles fan. He an Eagles fan.
Oh, Slayers with the Eagles.
Yeah, Slade
Okay,
Eagles guy.
okay.
Okay, here go another one of my kids right here, Jonathan Pittney Jr. He said, Cleveland finna do the Bears like I'm finna do Jonathan on Madden.
Oh shoot.
Okay, we gonna see what's gonna happen because I ain't whooped everybody else in Madden.
He be busting
So
your ass. He be busting your ass, Jonah. You be letting this dude bust your ass.
he ain't never played me. So it's all good. It's all good. He gonna get smoked up though. He gonna get smoked up. I'm gonna
Hey,
smoke him up this Friday. He been practicing hard in Madden 21. Every time I hop on the game, I notice that he on Madden 21 practicing. So
a
you go ahead
try.
and get as much practice as you want in, man. I'm still gonna smoke your ass.
He's a try hard. He's a try hard. Look, I love big play. I love Justin Field. Good. Giants won more Super Bowls than the Bears history. Don't talk about our history. We do have one Super Bowl, but we got way more world championships than your trash organization and your gay head coach Tuna, Bill Parcells, and your gay head coach too, Bill Parcells. So shut up with that stuff.
Bulls
Anyway,
over Bears. It's still a Chicago team.
it's always gonna be Bear. The Bulls can win 10 championships. It's still gonna be a Bears town. That's just life. That's how it is. The Bears will all, and football is just king in the United States. So your football team is mostly all the time going to be better. Going to be coveted more than your basketball team.
Yeah, even though they did get close because of Jordan, but after that it was a wrap. Football again.
Yep.
Point blank. I'm about to say you said that like we supposed to be upset.
Yeah.
It's still a championship for Chicago, my guy. Still a championship, so we don't care.
Yes. So try again. Try hard. Try again. He's a try hard man. He trying so hard.
Was we even born to see the Bulls championships? Yes.
I'm a coach.
You might have been swimming around in your daddy's nutsack at that time, but we was born. Yes, we was around for that, Giants Nation. Listen, don't never mind him. He wasn't born until the year 2000 anyway. So by the time he came up or watching the NFL and the NBA, it was already damn near watered down anyway.
Yeah.
So who gives a shit?
Yeah. Yep. Well, man, Jonah, good show, Jonah. Good show. I gotta get ready to head out, big dog. But I just wanted to support your channel, because anybody that's doing Bears other than like Schleg Daddy and some of these other morons, man, I can't support that. And I just can't support it. You could be objective. You can be critical of the team, but damn, just slamming the organization, trashing the organization, that just don't jive with me, man. I don't like that.
Yeah. He say, don't nobody care about the Bears outside of Chicago. I'm letting you know, Giants Nation. We got Bear fans in Indonesia, all that shit. We got Bear fans all over the world. How do I know that? It's because I had spoke to a few of them. They be writing me like, man, I love football, man. I watch the Bears all the time. They got satellite TV over there. The Bear fans is all over the world. Why do people love Bear fans? Because of course the Bulls did help with it in the 90s with Jordan, but they let other Chicago teams be known. So it's hella Bear fans all over the world, my guy.
Let me tell you, when Bears fans travel well, and remember when we went to London, what was that, 4 years ago, Jonah? Yeah. It was bad, and we played the Raiders. You would think the Raiders would have had more. It was the Bears that had way more fans than the Raiders. We are worldwide,
everywhere.
Bro. Worldwide.
Yes, so everywhere. Bear fans travel very well. Sorry.
And listen here, Giants Nation. You stop with the disrespect of the Chicago Bears, the charter franchise. Again, if it wasn't for the Bears, you wouldn't be having that trash ass team over there in New York. Okay, if Papa Bear House hadn't succeeded with the NFL, you wouldn't be freaking cheering for that trash ass team you got over there. So you better be thanking George House and the Chicago Bears for succeeding, idiot. All right, man. Look, I gotta go, Jonah. It's been nice talking to you, brother, man. You know what it is. Bear down, Chicago Bears, Vamos, Osos, Super Bears, Super Bowls. Subscribe to your boy, Jonah Piptne. Let's try to get him up to 300 by the end of the week or the end of next week, all right? Shalom.
All right, bro.
All right, see you.
Okay, and that was the Ghost of Judah Trap, of course, appearing on the Jonah Piptne podcast as well. Man, we got a lot of things. We talked about a lot of shit that went on, man. If Giants Nation, if you're not at work, man, you can hop on if you want to. Now, listen. Yeah, we did act like y'all the Jags. That's because you talking all that shit. We will treat you like you are the Jaguars, you with your bum ass. But if you want to, Giants Nation, you can hop in too if you want to. The link is in the description anyway. So now what? But because this is a podcast, you got to show your face. So unless you at work, then that's cool. But if you at home, you got to expose the good old face, my guy. While I'm out here looking 15 years younger, shit, looking like high school me and shit. I feel bad they only can see Deers, aka Bears games. Oh, get the fuck out of here. Fuck out of here, Giants Nation. Let's see. KO in the building. I just got to get him on. There we go.
Yo, let me roast freaking Giants Nation. Freaking Giants Nation. You're talking about how the freaking Bears, right, are they're saying that, oh, when was the last time we seen a Super Bowl? We saw it in 2007. Second of all, yo ass looks like a freaking Doberman, right? You look like a freaking dehydrated Doberman with a freaking wig on, a freaking afro on with your ugly ass. Yo ass looks like a freaking dirty ass thing you put in your ear, man. Whatever the hell that is, a cotton swab with your ugly ass, man. Yo ass look like you take freaking $20, man, out the thrift store. Like, hey brother, let me hold $1 with your ugly ass, boy. Don't freaking come over here, man. I'll freaking roast your ass, man.
Hey,
I'm from Chicago, man. This is Chicago. Don't come here with that bullshit. Swimming and you saying and you talking about, oh, when was the last time the Bulls won a championship? Well, yo ass was swimming in your daddy's nutsack while freaking Jonah Piptne was smashing your mother with your dumb ass. Fuck out of here. Fuck out of here, Giants Nation. I can't hear you. What are you saying, Jonah Piptne? I can't hear you, bro.
Is the mic on mute?
Yeah, you might have gone mute, bro.
Okay, I'm back. But his mother and father passed away. That's why I won't say nothing like that.
No, oh, my bad.
Yeah.
I keep forgetting.
Okay. Yeah, that's the reason why I don't try to go too deep on that.
Oh.
Shut the fuck up. He said you got a Stephen A. Smith hairline. Oh damn. With your Uncle Phil looking at.
Bro, have you seen your hairline, nigga? Have you seen your hairline? Your ass looks like a freaking broccoli with your ugly ass. You look like Uncle Phil. Boy, get off with that shit, man. You look like a dirty ass used cotton swab. When somebody sticks their whole ear in there, and when it comes out, it looks like Giants Nation with your ugly ass, boy. That's why you don't want to show your damn face like that. Because you know why? Real men show their face. Like what I'm doing. I'm showing my face. But anyways, man, I just want to come on, bro. I'm actually at work right now. I just want to see what the deal was, man. And we got Cleveland, man. Cleveland, we're going to whoop Cleveland's ass, man. We're going to whoop Cleveland's ass, bro. We're gonna whoop Cleveland's ass, man. This upcoming Sunday, man. But anyway, man. We said, what did he say? Why your teeth yellow as fuck? Nigga, you look like some butters. What the hell you say? You can't even speak damn English, bro. You can't even speak English with your dumb ass. You need to go back to school, man. Yo, retarded ass, boy. Yo, retarded
You
ass,
educate
boy. You
your
talking about
you
me?
just
Learn how to freaking
got
write.
had a lot
My
of
teeth is
crazy
white.
ass
Look, my teeth is white. Dumbass. Learn how to write, Gina. Learn how to write, Gina, and respect your daddy. Respect your uncle too. I'm your uncle, bro. I'll freaking whoop your ass, boy. But anyways, man, I gotta go, man. I gotta go. I'm actually at work, but I gotta go. I'll catch you later, though. Hopefully this week, though, man.
Okay, then, man.
I
Be
just came to
smooth,
freaking
bro.
roast. I came to freaking roast Giants Nation. So that's all I gotta say, man. I'll catch you out later, man.
All right, man. Be smooth, bro.
All
I'll
right.
catch you later. What's going on, TRL? How you feeling? How you
What's up?
feeling?
Oh my gosh.
Oh yeah, man. If you ain't know, man, now you know. My streams always go left. Unless I'm out here by myself, then the shit don't go left. But we went from talking about Bears football to a nigga trying to sell people $10 bags of cereal and shit to Giants Nation looking like all type of shit to Kofi looking like all type of shit. But
Yep.
anyways, let's
Jesus.
get back on the football tip, man. Your team should be 1-1, but they is 2-0 because the Vikings is full of shit. So I'm happy to see that. What do you think about your team so far? And even though they 2-0 right now.
All right. So I mean, I said it earlier. Kyler's decision making is terrible. Like, he threw a dumb pick six to begin the third quarter that brought the Vikings back in the game.
Yeah.
Because Anthony Barr was out, so I thought we were gonna run the ball a lot better. But then, Kyler put up 400 passing yards, so you can't complain about that. But our defense just went from shutting down Derrick Henry to allowing Dalvin Cook, who was injured twice in that game, to completely dominate the defense. So, I mean, there's a lot to clean up on, but hey, we play Jacksonville next week, so I'm not too worried.
Yeah, I'm about to say, hey, but you have to make sure that the Jacksonville game don't be a goddamn trap game. Because remember, I told you, TRL, the first 4 weeks of the season is usually upset weeks because that's during the time where the bad teams usually get majority of their wins and the good teams usually receive most of their losses. This is the time for them where the good teams is trying to get themselves together and the bad teams is usually just as good, just as well coached or even better coached. They just don't have the personnel to sustain that winning streak. So absolutely, man. This could be a trap game for y'all. You just got to watch out and hope that Trevor Lawrence and the offense don't all of a sudden turn into the Green Bay Packers offense from 2009. They try to put up 52 points on y'all ass.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that game. But see, Trevor Lawrence, if Teddy Bridgewater and freaking what's his name, Tyrod Taylor, did their thing. I mean, I think Kyler can, obviously, because their defense sucks. And I don't know if you watch Jagonoff's videos. He's a Jaguars content creator, but he said it doesn't matter how good Trevor plays if their defense is slacking, and that's exactly why. Even if Trevor plays, that's why I think we'll still win the game. So.
Yeah, I'm about to say, yeah, because that defense, that Jaguars defense has not looked good since 2016, 2017. I don't know what the hell happened. I know a few key guys left, Calais Campbell, a few guys left here and there, but they should have at least, with some of the guys they still have and bringing in guys with free agency, they should have still been able to establish something, especially at the time when they had Leonard Fournette. They should have still have been able to keep some of those guys on the payroll long enough to still have a pretty good defense. It seemed like their defense just won't recover no time soon. So yeah, it should be an easy day for Kyler Murray. He should easily pass for at least 350 yards, maybe 2 or 3 touchdowns against those guys. Real
Yep.
talk.
Yep. And Yeah, I love the way Kyler's been playing though. He scored like 9 touchdowns in the first 2 games or something like that.
Yeah.
So besides the interceptions, he's been playing like a true MVP.
Yeah, I'm about to say he just got to cut those interceptions out. Those. Well, matter of fact, the interceptions is gonna happen. He has to cut out the dumbass interceptions because
Yeah.
those are the ones that can really change the game. Interceptions is bound to happen. Especially if a cornerback just make a real good play on the ball. But the boneheaded plays is what really cost your team, and that's one of the main things he definitely have to make sure that he cuts out. Because if he doesn't cut that out, it could be damn near a repeat of what happened last year. Yeah, he was injured last year, but it could be a repeat, but it's just he not injured. He just fucks it up. Period.
Yeah. I definitely think we'll start 3-0, but after that they could take a downfall cuz they play the Rams week 4 and then the 49ers and then the Browns. So, who knows?
Yeah, but
I think
49ers and Browns is very winnable games for you guys, though.
yeah, but we haven't beaten the Rams since Sean McVay took over as head coach. So that'll probably continue. But
It's bound to eventually happen.
yeah.
Kirk Cousins didn't win. He won. He lost like what 19 straight Monday Night Football games or some shit like that before he finally got his first victory. So it's bound for you guys to eventually steal a game away from the Rams. And this year, particularly with AJ Green and DeAndre Hopkins on the squad, and your offense looking a lot more better, your offensive line looking a lot better, you can definitely turn it around real quick.
Yeah, and see, the thing that pissed me off the most about our offense was that DeAndre Hopkins was not targeted a single time in the second half. Patrick Peterson was locking his ass up, and that's unacceptable. He only had 4 receptions and 1 touchdown for like 50 yards or something like that. So,
Yeah, yeah. But a touchdown is still a touchdown. 50 yards is 50 yards. You only can do so much against Patrick Peterson. At least it's not against prime Patrick Peterson. He probably wouldn't have had no catches. Probably would have had 1 or 2 catches for 20 yards and no touchdowns. So I take what I can get out of that. Kyler Murray still threw for 300 plus yards, regardless of that. So that lets you know that the other players is able to get open, and the game plan is exceptional. That's one of the main things I can say about the Cardinals over the Bears is that y'all know how to offensively game plan based on not only the team that you play, but based on the personnel that you have. If the Bears was able to do that, shit, the offense would look a lot better, and they would be scoring 20 points and still have 4 turnovers. Calls 4 turnovers and still only score 20 points. It would be 40 points if it was any other goddamn team.
yeah. But yeah, just like besides, and also like people were doubting our head coach this season, including myself, because of the way he did last season. Like when you start 6-2 and then you blow a game to Cam Newton and freaking Tua and all that shit, like a lot of people wanted Cliff Kingsbury gone. But this year, I'm pretty sure they've scored the second most points in these first 2 games behind Tampa Bay. So I mean, the offense is definitely looking a lot better.
Definitely, but now the thing that concerns me, not really concern me, of course, because it's not my team. We're just looking at it as an NFL fan perspective. Y'all that defensive line I thought would be exceptional. I know Chandler Jones is doing his thing, but other than that, the defensive line is not looking too hot because they're not putting a tons of pressure on the quarterback. Only one person is, and your cornerbacks and safeties, they keep getting smoked up. Like y'all giving up way too many goddamn points. Once again, if it wasn't for the fact that the Vikings kicker suck, you guys would be 1-1. Like, what do you think
Yep.
what do you think about that? Like how bad your defense is playing so far?
Well, before the season, I thought what's his name? I thought the Titans were gonna smoke us, especially Julio and AJ. And then like the way they locked them and Derrick Henry, I was convinced we were gonna beat the Vikings a lot worse than we did the Titans. But obviously Justin Jefferson had a touchdown. Adam Thielen had 2 touchdowns. I'm pretty sure it was either him or that Osborne guy or whatever his name is. But yeah, about our D line, we lost Hassan Reddick, which was a key losing. He went to Carolina, and Chandler Jones, yeah, he's doing his thing, but JJ Watt isn't. And I expected like he's had like a few tackles for losses, but that's about it. He hasn't had a sack yet. And as far as our safeties go, besides Buda Baker, we're having practice squad players out there for the safeties. So, and then for the DBs, we drafted a lot of rookies that are out there right now. So, like, I'm just giving it time right now on the defense for them to actually do their thing. Because, you know, it's still a really young team. So, just got to give them time.
Giants Nation, Jonah, you should be happy they beat the Vikings. I am happy. I'm just pointing out, like listen, I am happy as a Bear fan, but when I'm talking about other people's teams, I try to make sure I take all emotions out of it and just look at it from not a former football player standpoint, a guy that's very analytical standpoint, that's put all of that in perspective. Like, yeah, as of right now, even though the Vikings is on 2, if it wasn't for that goofy ass kicker, they would be 1-1. The Cardinals would be 1-1. I'm just keeping it in that perspective.
And,
But
you
as a
know,
Bear fan, deuces.
yeah, I'm a Cards fan, and I'm saying we should have lost that game. So.
Right. It's just about just trying to be real. You know, I'm trying to make sure I keep shit real. I don't try to be too unsubjective. You know, some Bear fans out there be just always apologetic for the team, and
I
you got
mean,
some. Oh, go ahead. Say what you got to
all
say.
right. I mean, Giants Nation, you said that the Giants were going to lose to Atlanta, so I mean, you probably have your reasons for that, and I'm assuming you're a diehard Giants fan, so you know.
Right, exactly. You know, we got some Bear fans like Sleg Daddy TV, which me and Judah kept discussing on. You know, we got guys like that strictly says nothing but negative shit about the team. Even when the team was 12-4 in 2018, you heard nothing but negative. I ain't heard not one goddamn thing positive come out of this man's mouth. Since he been on, I ain't never heard nothing positive from this man. Never. So that's why I'm like, this nigga ain't no goddamn Bear fan. This nigga, he just a fucking hater. He was one of those people that was born a hater in his life, and all his goddamn followers is born haters too. There's a lot of haters in this world. So it is what it is.
Yeah. And speaking of division rivals, how about them Seahawks? Fuck Seattle.
Oh, you talking about the fact that they lost to the Cowboys, I think.
To the
Then they lose to
Titans.
the Cowboys. Oh, they lost to the Titans. Okay. Who the hell the Cowboys beat?
The Chargers?
Okay, yeah. So
Yeah.
yeah, I have to make sure I reestablish that just so now I can laugh at Giants Nation for that. Has your team on 2, but a guy with a quarterback that got 1.5 legs got more wins than you. How about that?
Yep.
Shame. But yeah, Seahawks lost to the Titans. I thought the Seahawks was gonna smoke the goddamn Titans. How
I
bad
thought
they
they
looked.
I thought they were too, but I say this to everyone, Seattle, they're not a Super Bowl contender because of their defense.
Period.
And that trash ass O line.
Well, the O line wasn't good even back when they went to the Super Bowl.
Yep. But I mean, their defense was good though, and that's the reason why they won the Super Bowl.
Yeah, you know that's something that Pete Carroll is he also the GM too, or they got their own GM.
I'm pretty sure they have their own GM. I don't think
Okay,
Pete.
so whoever they GM is, that's the ones who gotta definitely get it together. You know, Seattle should. I'm surprised that free agents is not attracting their way to Seattle unless it's something about Seattle that people just not attracted to. Got to be something because if I was a free agent, knowing that Russell Wilson was still there, DK Metcalf and all those guys on offense, and all they need is just a few key defensive guys, and I could be one of those pieces. I'll be asking them how much money they got, how much they willing to spend, and I'll start trying to call up people to try to join with me to be over there, so then that defense can be impeccable. Because, like you said, it's just like with the Bears. The Bears is just a quarterback away from being
Yep.
top tier.
Yep.
Shit, Seattle is just one defense away. They just a handful of defensive players away, putting in certain positions that can turn them into a juggernaut. They are already good at the linebacker position, but now that they literally need help at the D line, probably get one real good interior pass rusher, one good outside pass rusher, and then get either two good corners or get one good corner and one good safety, and then be straight. You
Well,
can survive. You can survive with an average corner and a good corner and a good safety and an average safety if you got the right players around.
yeah, I mean, the three defenders I don't hate on are Jamal Adams, Bobby Wagner, and Carlos Dunlap, because they're the reason why sometimes they'll win games. Like when Jamal Adams, like it's late in the game, and Jamal Adams and Bobby Wagner, they'll have like a game-winning tackle or something like that, or a sack, because
Yeah,
that's what they're best at doing. So, but they don't have a good DB. Pretty sure their best one is Quandre Diggs or something like that. So, and he's
that's what
good,
I'm
but
saying.
he's
He's
good.
average. He's above average.
Yeah.
You need. I'm talking about having somebody like a Kyle Fuller, and then but and still being able to survive because you got somebody like Prince Mukamara, an average corner or slightly above average corner. They need somebody that's at least slightly above, not even exactly fully superstar, but upper echelon corner, paired up with an average corner. That way you can still be able to get away with some shit because the average corner gonna still make his plays here and there, but he's not gonna get burnt. And then you got the upper echelon corner that can make that if he got good hands, he come over with a lot of turnovers. You have at least one good safety and one decent safety. You know,
Yep.
that can definitely help them out. But because, like you said, they secondary is straight up ass. You know that they liable to give up 400 yards passing the game this season, much damn near like they did almost all of last year until they got it together like the last 5 to 6 games.
Yeah.
Shit. Hey, I just got to take this call real quick. I'll be right back, brother.
All right. Cool. Yeah. Shit. Oh, you said they should beat the Falcons, but okay. Falcons defense is worse than Washington's, so I mean, eh.
Uh, my fault, bro. I'm back. Had to take an important call, but shit, I am back. Sure, what the hell? What was okay? We was talking about everything that's going on in the NFL right now.
Yeah.
Now, now, Giants Nation, you said it's a liberal city. That sums it up. Who the hell was you talking about anyway? I had forgot
He
exact.
talking
I
about
ain't know who you was talking about anyway.
Seattle,
Oh,
some
okay.
shit like that. I think, I don't know.
I know you young Giants Nation. That's why you. That's how you. That's the only reason why you repeat every goddamn thing that you see on TV, because I'm pretty sure liberal wasn't even in your goddamn vocabulary until you kept hearing it for the past 5 or 6 years. Get this shit out your head, man. Stop being brainwashed by these fucking people to keep saying liberal this and liberal that and the right wing and left wing bullshit, man. Get that shit out your brain, boy.
Yeah, I don't
Stimulate your
watch.
mind.
Yeah,
Read a
I don't
book.
watch. I don't watch the news. It's biased as fuck. So,
Right. That's why I'm like, nigga, read a book, nigga. Stop watching the news. Stop watching all that bullshit, man. Because they the ones who put that shit in your head to make you say that dumb shit and reiterate those talking viewpoints that don't make no fucking sense to begin with. Everybody is fucking liberal when it fucking come down to it because everyone want to be liberated. Everyone wants to be free, my nigga. So just get that shit straight, man. Understand the word that you're using. Don't use it the way they say. Understand what you're using because the way you use it and the way they use it, it don't make no goddamn sense anyway. It don't matter if you don't vote. You still use them talking points. The voting shit don't mean nothing. I'm talking about what you see on TV and you repeat it. See, once again, that vote that ain't even make no damn sense. Who say anything about voting? I said repeating what you see. Stay off the weed because your shit, your shit trash. It got you saying random shit, my nigga. Shit, matter of fact, man, TRL, this stream wasn't even supposed to actually go on this long. This is supposed to have been a 20-minute stream that got stretched out because we got to talking about every goddamn thing. I wish
yeah,
Giants Nation could hop in because then I started talking to him about his goddamn team and what do we think that the season will turn out to be? Because as I said before, I said the Giants will win somewhere between 6 to 8 games. That's what I said from the Giants, based on the way the roster was constructed, the way the players they brought in, the fact that Daniel Jones is still there as the quarterback, and the fact that I know that their defense is inconsistent. They was, I think, top 10, top 15 defense last year, but it
yep,
was too many games where they didn't show up. And I believe it's going to happen again. Daniel Jones, he's playing way better than I thought. I will admit that. He is playing exceptionally better than I thought. But Saquon Barkley is definitely the main one that I
yeah. I
thought
know
was going to
there's
have a down year.
there's like a ton of. I know for a fact there's not one Giant fan who would keep Saquon over Josh Allen. They should. That's who they should have drafted in the first round.
Yeah, but at that time, they already had a quarterback. You're not going to draft another quarterback when you have a quarterback.
Yeah, but Eli Manning went like 3 for 13 that year or some shit like that.
Yeah, he did. And that was because defense wasn't shit. No, 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 no. They went. No, they won 7 games that year. I think. Matter of fact, that's the Giants Nation just put it. Yeah, they won 7 games that year.
Oh, real? Oh,
Yeah, they
or
were
wait,
seven.
no. Oh, is he talking about this year?
Oh, he might be talking about this year, but I believe that. I believe, yeah, even with Saquon, I believe they still won 7 games that year. They were 7-9 that year.
They went
Still,
they went 3 and 13 one year. I thought it was the year before they took Daniel Jones.
uh,
That's what I
probably
thought it was.
so.
But
Probably so. I'm about to say I'm not going to deny it because shit, that defense was just that damn bad. Even if Eli did get him in a game and get him in a position to win, that defense still didn't show up to fucking play. Then he said, "I'm the last one to tell somebody to stay off the weed." Well, your weed trash because your talking points at times be ass. You know, so that's why I said that. I said something about not not saying that the viewpoints and the first thing that comes out of your goddamn mouth is that shit. Oh, 2018 it was 5-11. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, it is what it is. Lamar is a better runner than Saquon. I've been trying to tell Giants Nation that for a minute. Yeah. We all had this
Rushing
conversation
yards.
back like 4, 5 months ago.
He has more rushing yards than him right now. So I mean,
To me, it's easier to run a football as a quarterback than it is as a running back anyway, because you're dropping back to pass. Most of the time, most guys' back is turned. When you're a running back, everybody looking at your ass when they know they finna run the football. Everybody got their eyes on you. So it's harder to get those 4 or
yeah,
5
but
yards.
when you're playing the Ravens, you have to actually know Lamar's a run first quarterback, so you have to be ready for that. So, like,
Yeah, true.
because Lamar Jackson doesn't have any weapons out there as well, so you also have to realize that.
Yeah, you can't say he don't have no weapons, because 36 points is 36 fucking points. Period.
Yeah, I mean, I like the way Latavius Murray's played so far. Hollywood Brown, I've always been a fan of him, so I mean,
Even though he
but
dropped the ball like a motherfucker.
yeah, but see, this is why I said they should have traded for Julio, but nobody listened.
Hey man, sometimes shit people won't listen to you. It take for you to see it for them people to see it before they start listening. Giants
Yep.
Nation, I wanted Lamar. Shit, I wanted Lamar. The fuck when I saw him in Louisville doing all that damage doing with his legs and still was completing like 67% of his passes in college, I was like, wait, why people ain't talking about him like this, and why they keep trying to say he should be a running back and all this? The man completed 67% of his passes his junior year. I think like 64% his senior year, and still ran for almost 1,000 yards both years. Was extremely accurate in college. What the hell is these people talking about? So I don't know, man.
Yeah.
Shit. Matter of fact, I was hoping that Baker Mayfield would have came out in 2017, because I wanted the Bears to get him.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Yeah.
I thought he would have been an excellent pickup for the Bears, because he's the type of quarterback that thrives with the play action pass, which he's doing now with Cleveland Browns.
Yeah. And also Giant fans, like, they wish Justin Herbert would have been in the draft the year before, because they could have had him too.
Yeah. Yeah. Shit. The Bears could have had Chandler Jones. They could have drafted Chandler Jones. But
Yep.
instead we had this goofy ass scout that got promoted to GM. Thank God he's not around no more. Phil Emery, he decides that he want to draft Shea McClellan, who ended up eventually winning the Super Bowl with the Patriots. But shit, he drafted him at defensive end instead of Chandler Jones. That could have been a lot better. Shit, he could have possibly still been here.
Yeah, and I mean, just by looking at the history, they're not good at drafting offensive players, especially quarterbacks. You guys could have had Patrick Mahomes, Deshaun Watson, maybe Russell Wilson.
Everybody passed on Wilson. He was a third round pick. Now they could have had Watson. No one knew Mahomes was going to be that good, because if everyone thought Mahomes was going to be that good, Mahomes would have went number 1. Watson would have went number 2, and the Bears still would have been stuck with Trubisky at number 3.
Mm-hmm.
That's how it goes in a perfect world. But no one knew that Mahomes was going to be this good. Not even the Chiefs. He was projected to be the worst quarterback out of the 3. I don't know if you watched the draft back then, but everyone was saying that Mahomes was possibly going to be a bust. Everyone put up the same amount of numbers at Texas Tech, so it doesn't mean shit. Even the quarterback that's at Texas Tech now, he putting up numbers. I bet he'd be trash when he go to NFL.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure Trubisky went to North Carolina too, and there's not really a lot of good quarterbacks that come out of North Carolina. So
yeah, that is true. But I don't know, man. It is what it is. The history is the way it is. But you can't keep saying like you can't keep listening to the media. I just told Giants Nation that you can't listen to the media, because the media will brainwash you to say their talking points. even though just a few months prior they were saying Trubisky was projected to be better than Watson in the draft. They said his upside is better than Watson. Yes, Watson has more experience, but Trubisky has better upside than him. His brain IQ is better than everybody else's. All of the above. When you hear all of that shit, why won't you draft him? If you hearing that he's better than Watson, holy shit, he's better than Watson. Yeah, I'm getting him. Mahomes, he's a project quarterback. He's projected to be the worst out of the three. Mahomes was supposed to be a third round pick. Trubisky was supposed to be a second round pick, and Watson supposed to be a late first round pick or a second round pick. That's what it was supposed to be.
Yeah, he said Oklahoma shit.
Go fuck yourself, Seto. Go fuck yourself. Yeah, I know that, Giants Nation. I watched it between them two, but every Texas Tech, every quarterback that going to Texas Tech since like the year 2000 puts up monster numbers and then still can't do nothing in the NFL. That's what make Mahomes an outlier. He's one of the few guys that was able to do it in college at Texas Tech and still was good in the NFL. Most of those quarterbacks, we just go back to Mahomes. Matter of fact, go to quarterbacks after Mahomes and look at their stat line for Texas Tech. Look at the quarterbacks before Mahomes and look at their stat line at Texas Tech. They all looked like they was going to be dominant in the NFL. Where they at now?
Yeah.
Nowhere.
She said, how's Columbia doing? I don't even know. I don't watch college, but I think my team, which is Arizona State, I'm pretty sure they're undefeated right now. I'm pretty sure they beat the shit out of UCLA.
Arizona, I like Arizona State. State. Like, I don't like a lot of college football teams because I really don't like college football because I hate seeing games constantly. Like when I'm scrolling through the games, I hate seeing 57-0 and shit like that. That's not entertaining. But Arizona State, they always come through from me on the spread. So this is another reason why I like them. They always come through on the spread. They always putting up points. I don't think it's ever been a time that I've never seen them ever not put up points.
Yeah.
Do you know who they play next? Arizona State?
No, I don't. But I'm pretty sure their last game they beat UCLA or some shit like that.
I like the UCLA. I like them just because they had Maurice Jones-Drew on that squad. He was a dog with them.
Yeah, for Arizona State, the only players that really come to mind in any sport is Gronkowski. Like in any sport, James Harden, shit like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
CEO, is Columbia going to be the new NCAA football? Going to be on the new NCAA football game? Why don't you ask that? You know, damn, who even heard of? I ain't never heard of Columbia until CEO Top Dog said something about that damn team. I ain't never heard of their garbage ass anywhere.
There's a ton of teams. So I mean,
yeah, I know it's like 400 NCAA teams, but shit, Columbia sounds like a team that they usually go like 0-12 or some shit, 1-11 every year. That's what it sounds like. They sound like the teams that the NCAA teams have to pay them every year to take an ass whooping so then their program can still survive another year. That's who the hell Columbia remind me of.
Yep.
See, college football fell down when they added the playoffs because it's the same team each year. No, I like the new format because that gives other teams a chance to win. Now they need to expand the format from 4 teams to the top 10 teams in the nation. That's what it should be. It should be the top 10 teams in the nation playing the playoff series. That way, no matter what, you got the best matchups going against each other. Matter of fact, and had the number 1 seed play right away. Number 1 seed versus number 2. You keep doing that until you go all the way down. Because I ain't seen teams that's ranked number 10 match up better with the number 1 team than a number 2 team would that eventually play them in the national title game and get their ass waxed. So that's why I'm like, do either the top 10 or the top 8 college teams and have them do it be in the playoff format, and you definitely come out with the winner. But the old 2000s CFB college football fucking team rules, no. It always be number one and number two, and not always number one and number two would be the best out of that group. Shit, I got another call. I got to take another break. I'll be right back.
All right. Yeah, I'll be right back too. So.
All right, I am back. Okay, there we go. We close this door real motherfucking quick. All right, and we are back now. But Giants Nation, what the hell made you think that the old rules is better than the new? Like, I really want to know that. I want, like, this ain't me trying to rag on you, none of those shit like that. I want to know your perspective on it. If you got enough time to type all that, I don't know what type of work you do. But let me know that. Shit.
And I'm back.
Okay, yeah. Matter of fact, which rules do you prefer? Since I had this question for Giants Nation, but he ain't in right now. Which rules you think better? The current college football rules for the playoffs, or the old college football rules when it was just number one and number two playing each other?
Well, I mean, the new one, it seems like entertaining, but like I didn't really like see a lot of old college football because I was too young for that, but the new one just seems interesting to me. So
Okay, well, Giants Nation back. I get a chance to ask him a question again. Now, you said Giants Nation, the old college football in the 2000s is better than it is now. In terms of players, possibly yes. Clinton Portis and all that was exceptional, but the rules I think is a lot. I think the rules now, like in terms of the college football playoffs, is better than this number one and number two playing. I just believe that they need to expand it to 8 teams, and that's how it would be a lot better. So that's how I feel about it. But tell me why do you believe that the old college football is better?
you said the bowl games don't feel big anymore.
Oh, okay. Well, bowl game. Well, outside of the first other than the national title, none of the other bowl games really fucking mattered anyway. Because if you
Yeah,
win a national title game, what the fuck you really playing for? A bowl, a fucking, what do they call some of them damn bowl games? Swipe your ass bowl.
like Sugar Bowl, Orange Bowl.
Right. Dirty Titty Bowl. Like they got all type of fucking bowl games. Like don't none of that shit really matter other than just saying I won an extra fucking game. That's basically what it was.
Yeah. I never understood, like, besides the national title game, I never understood the other title games.
It's the other title games is so so that somebody can have some type of championship, some type of banner under the table, because they knew already, because it's only number one and number two. You definitely not gonna fuck. It's a very strong chance you're not gonna get a national title game. That's why I like the playoffs. Like I said before, if they just need to expand it to the top 8 or top 10 teams, and college football be way better with that aspect, because you gonna have a blood you gonna have a real bloodbath there. Because like I said before, there's certain teams that's ranked number 10 that at times can whoop the number one team. It's just that they rank number 10 because they probably lost a game early or lost 2 games early, but actually better than a number one team that had a softer schedule. That's why I'm like, it is what it is. You put the top 10 in and put one. Matter of fact, have the number 3 through 10 play each other. Number 1 and number 2 don't play the first round, and then you just have it go on from there. And I'm pretty sure it'd be good. It was talking about expanding it to a 16 playoff game.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, that sounds actually even better than the concept I came up with. Top 16. Yeah. Or shit, fuck around and expand it to the top 25. Shit. Have everybody in the nation that's 25 go ahead and get that. They got the money being in those games. They got more money for being in those games. Yeah. Yeah,
that makes sense.
True. All right,
I mean, money talks first.
Hell yeah, this one, like, if they keep expanding it like that, if they definitely keep expanding it like that, man, that right there will probably bring me all the way back into college football, because I treat college football like a distant cousin. When I see you, but for the most part, when I do see you, I'm kind of like, I don't know that nigga. That's how it is for me. Shit. I still follow the stats. I still follow the records. I still follow the games from afar. But I can't just sit there and watch no college football no more. It's kind of fucking boring to me.
Yeah, I mean the only game I really watch is the national title. But then, I pay attention to the college stats when the NFL draft is around the corner, because I want to see, like, who would be valuable on my team and stuff like that. But other than that, I don't really pay attention to college football.
See, with me, it's different with me with college football. I look at what the team needs, and whatever the team needs, then I still look at then, okay, which player on this squad would do good for the Bears? What team like this? Like, if the Bears need a new running back, I start looking at all running backs the year. The Bears needed quarterbacks this year, so I was looking at all the quarterbacks this year. If they need wide receivers, I'm looking at all the receiving core that year. That's how I look at it.
But yeah, I do that too, especially Patrick Peterson left, so obviously I said we should get a DB in the first round, but our team isn't really good at drafting either, so I mean, it is what it is.
Your team is okay at drafting. They not the best, but they okay, because shit, you still did have Larry Fitzgerald for like 30 fucking years.
Yeah. I mean, our GM's pretty good at making trades and free agent signings. Yeah. I don't know how Fitzgerald even stayed on this team for 18 years, but
he loved your team. He is an old school type of guy. Whoever he was drafted by, he was gonna love him regardless. And he was drafted by y'all, and he really wanted to bring a Super Bowl to Arizona. That's what he wanted, and too bad he didn't get it to happen. He had opportunity with Kurt Warner. Just the simple fact that Kurt Warner was too damn old by the time he got there. He was getting old. If it was 1999, Kurt Warner would have been a wrap. They'd have plenty of chances.
And Ben Roethlisberger was like in his 5th year that season too, when he beat us.
Yeah, because Ben Roethlisberger been around since 2004, 2005 season.
Yeah, so that was his 4th year, and he won a Super Bowl his 2nd year too, or some shit like that. So
yeah, he won it because honestly, Ben should have about 4 Super Bowl rings.
Yeah, I don't like.
because they went 15-1 in 04, but they defense didn't show up in that AFC title game against the Patriots, and Big Ben finally started looking like a rookie. They should have beaten the Packers, but their defense was all fucked up. And yeah, because he got two of them. Yeah, you should have four.
I
Those
think
two right there made a difference.
I think they should have won in 2017 as well. I think they should have beaten Jacksonville and the Patriots. I thought they had a chance to win the Super Bowl that year. And they lost an AFC title game, I think, to the Patriots as well. So he had plenty of opportunities.
Yeah. He definitely could have made it work, but it just didn't work out for him. All right, Giants Nation, I'm giving a salute to you. All right, man, be smooth, bro. I'm about to say, I'm surprised your ass ain't get fired anyway. You've been in our string. You've been in this string the whole time since damn near the beginning. I'd have fired your ass. Your job must not be very, very physical shit. Because I definitely would have been put off the job for the week. Like, yeah, you done. Right off back.
Yeah, good thing I don't work on Sundays. There's a football, so.
Shit, I don't watch college football, so I don't have to worry about it if I miss a college football game on Saturday. But I said Fridays and Sundays I gotta be off. I have to be off Fridays and Sundays. Shit, I can't deal with that.
I'm probably gonna, because I think the Cardinals, they play a Thursday night game against Green Bay, so I may miss that game. But I mean,
what,
normally
you work nights? Would you work nights or something?
I work right after school, which is around 5 to 9:30. I work late shifts sometimes. So.
What time is the game is the game in Arizona?
Yeah, it's at 5:20 or some shit like that.
Oh yeah, you missing that. Yeah, you missing that. Better get some headphones then. Better get some headphones and put on your local radio and just be listening to it the whole time. I hope you got a good imagination.
Yeah. I mean, since I'm young, I work at a restaurant, so I mean, maybe they'll play it on the TV or some shit.
Probably so. Shit.
But I'm not worried. We always beat Green Bay. I mean, unless Fitzgerald was really the only player that owned the Packers, I still think we own them. So.
Hey man, I just told you that it's gonna be about time for y'all to beat the Rams. Might be about time for the Packers to stomp y'all ass out. So you might get what you wanted in one sense of the game, but you might get smoked up by another team straight up.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think we'll beat the Rams this year just because if we can't beat Jared Goff on that team, I don't know if we can beat Stafford. I mean, so it is what it is. And their defense has gotten a lot better ever since. So
that is a definite. That is a definite indeed. But I'm getting ready to end the podcast, TRL. I'm gonna have to catch you, and I'll most likely probably catch you in Butterstream today. That's if I'm in it. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna be in that stream. So.
Oh yeah. So I don't know if I'm gonna be just in the comment section or if I'm gonna be hopping on there with y'all. It depends on what's been going on throughout today. But yeah, once again, people just make sure to continue to tune in to the JONETH PIPTNE podcast, also the Main Event podcast as well that I'll be doing with Kofi O'Hemming, Kale Sports Talk. So make sure to check him out as well. And just like and subscribe to the page if you are already a member, just to make sure to hit that like button. If you not, hit that subscribe button. Also hit that notification bell, because if you don't, then you won't get all of the videos from me, JONETH PIPTNE. So just tune in next time, guys. And all right, people, we are out.
4-5, gon' pitch your spine on the other side. It come out your lip, you heard what I said. I ain't even off a jigger, this shit to get different.